Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Mike, and this junior college football video is brought to you by the fine folks at Naples Rib Company. It's finally here. They got to wait a couple extra weeks after the high school season gets started, but it's JUCO football time. LBCC hosting Riverside. Vikings big expectations this year, but Riverside ranked number 2 in the state, so it's going to be a big test here at Vets. Jagger Mosqueda with the huge hit to set the tone early. That's a nice way to start the 2023 football season here at the junior college level. That Vikings defense came ready to play early in the first. Corday Jones out of Wilson High is going to stuff the run right there. Riverside offense is potent, but LBCC held them to 3 3-and-outs to start the game. Rockmore out of Lakewood hunts down the quarterback right there. And the LBCC offense was rolling early as well. Will Madonna pitching it to Kanye Hunter for a big gain down the left sideline. And then Madonna just picks him out. Jaquavion Caldwell, no one over the top, runs to pay dirt. LBCC up 7-0 early. Head coach Brett Peabody's fired up. But Riverside coming back. Rashawn Lacey is going to tie it up. Unfortunately, kind of a theme of the night for LBCC. When the offense made a big play, defense struggled a little bit. When the defense made a big play, the offense struggled a little bit. Riverside building a lead here as Jordan Barton's going to find Jesse Campbell to make it 14-7 Tigers after the first quarter. LBCC trying to make sure they stay in this thing. They don't want to let it slip too far away, but Campbell on a wide receiver screen. They got a lot of yardage there in the first half. Struggling to tackle him. He would be pushed out of bounds. He wants a touchdown. Referee says no touchdown, but next play, Barton to Jaquez Modica, and that's going to make it 21-7 Riverside. So I mentioned one of the themes of the night, LBCC struggling to put, two phases of the game together back to back with good performances, but the other theme of the night was they did not give up or go away in this game. Madonna voguing on a big run right there, and then he's looking to Chad Sable on a big gain that's going to get him down to the goal line. Brett Peabody said he loves his running backs this year. I understand why. T-Strong Mataele, another Mayfair Monsoon, along with Madonna, punching it in to bring the Vikings within a score. They never let Riverside run away in this one. They were struggling to kind of get over on the Tigers and make enough plays to take a lead, but Luke To'omalatai with a huge sack for the LBCC defense. They just couldn't string enough of those plays together, as Riverside is going to go back up 2 scores with this touchdown right here. And as I said, every time LBCC scored, Riverside had the answer. Every time Riverside didn't score, the LBCC offense was struggling. But here is one of the plays of the game. That pass somehow ends up in the hands of Ramil Brown out of Poly. An unbelievable 97-yard touchdown as he rides off into the sunset like John Wayne. I guess that's Cowboys instead of Vikings, but incredible play. And then the 2-point conversion is good to Matthew Dragic, and that's going to make it 28-21 Riverside at halftime. LBCC back within a score. And then let's take it up top. Madonna motoring downfield, doing a good job using his feet to pick up some yardage here in this third quarter. And then he finds Kyle Miller, spins off the defense, literally, and that's going to bring the Vikings to within 4 points. So again, they just need that one extra play, and it looks like this might be it. Hagen Foreman with a huge pick, and LBCC now with the ball deep in Riverside territory at the 30 with a chance to take the lead. Felt like momentum was turning. You can see how fired up Foreman was out there grilling them. But it's just that close all night for LBCC as the ball goes back to Riverside. And then this kind of got the game, this got the tempers flaring a little bit. Barton hit while sliding. LBCC player ejected for the hit. Obviously, you see Riverside players taking exception to the contact. And you could kind of feel a bit of an emotional charge on that Riverside sideline after that. Bryce Strong is going to put the Tigers back up by 2 scores as he's just running through that LBCC defense towards pay dirt. And so the Vikings find themselves in the same position they were basically all first half, just trying to stay in it, trying to make sure they don't get ahead by 2 scores. Madonna hits Ciante Davis. This is a 60-yard touchdown. That's going to make it 38-34 Riverside. after 3. And once again, I mean, you know how junior college football goes. LBCC is one mistake away. They're one pick six, one whatever. But Riverside just kept coming. Gia Holloway on the touchdown catch is going to put them back up by 11 points. LBCC, again, to their credit, never let the game get away. Madonna looking for Miller. He was his favorite target in the second half. And boom, now it's back to a one-score game again. Can they get a stop and make it happen? 9 minutes left in this game. It's 45-40 Riverside. Defense stepping up. They get the stop. Isaiah Watson punches it out. Ricardo Abrego falls on it. LBCC fired up. Ball back to the offense. Passing that baton. This is what you want in a football game. But the offense turns the ball over, and now Riverside's got it back. So now you give that baton back to the defense. Okay, we need another big stop right here. Do they have it in them? Yes. Watson with the recovery. Mr. On the spot here in the fourth quarter for the Vikings. Keeping him in it, giving him a chance. So they give the ball back to the offense, but the drive is once again going to come up short for LBCC. They can't protect Madonna. He's sacked on third down. You see how fired up the Tigers are. But the defense stands up again. This is a 3rd and short. They don't get it. You see a flag's going to come in here. That flag is waved off. Ball back to the LBCC offense. Last gasp in the 2-minute drill. Madonna goes down there, and then they just could not quite get it going here late in the fourth quarter. Riverside bringing pressure, and it's getting home. A good showing for LBCC against the number 2 team in the state, but a frustrating loss, 45-40 as well, because they felt like they were right there all game, and they were. Good news for the Vikings. There's always a game next week. They will be traveling to Bakersfield next Saturday, looking to take out some of the frustration from this one. Obviously, for coverage of everything LBCC sports, you know you're in the only place for that Vikings coverage right here at the 562.org.